Millions of people hunting for a good career every day. Lakhs of companies hunting for right people every day. Here we are, When India, creating a better place to work and live, connecting people to their passion, bridging the gap to empower the industry, transforming Indian employment trends, discovering solutions beyond infinity, creating a competitive edge for the skill pool, playing a significant role in the evolution of the new era, bringing a change in the traditional employment models.
Indian industry, owing to globalization and focus on infrastructure development, has changed the dynamics of how skill is required, treated, or engaged. Industry has moved towards skill-specific assignments for the employees, further making it into a tenure-based engagement. When was started with an intention to evolve as a solution provider for any resource requirement of the industry. We expedited the traditional staffing model of payroll management by setting better expectations, more value adds, which has led to a change in the way staffing industry is envisaged. The rich knowledge acquired by 60 man-years of experience and exposure to the industry, trends, milestones, challenges has evolved when to pose solutions with its holistic approach.
Career, a major goal of any person. Hiring the right resource at the right time, the major goal of any corporate. Connecting the two for a successful association. Established in 2010. Setting newer and sustainable goals to the industry. Walking through the impossible to make things possible for our clients. Emerging as the pioneers of successful implementation of the concept with the nation-building project organizations. Engaging 4,000 plus people across the nation. Served 350 clientele across 550 projects in last decade. Resource engagement in the shortest turnaround time across the sectors like power generation, transmission and distribution, water supply, renewable energy, construction and infrastructure, road and highways, railways, manufacturing, automotives, engineering design, steel industry, oil and gas, aerospace industry, and research and development. Catering to India, Middle East, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Singapore, with its base at Bangalore. Executed diverse projects in the most remote locations and challenging terrains.
When a catalyst to project completion on time with the right people, on the job at the right time.
When means infinite growth, fun and knowledge all in one place.
When means a solution for anything and everything under the sun.
When a HR company with no limitations.
When tapping into talents beyond reach.
The major achievements we can proudly associate with include one of its kind and most prestigious projects like 500 plus engineers deployed for Saubhagya Rural Electrification Project, 500 plus villages, 650 plus engineers deputed in more than 1.5 gigawatt power projects including solar, wind and thermal energy. 100 plus engineers engaged for airport projects in 5 cities, 250 plus transmission lines projects, deployed resources for over 1,000 km stretch, 150 plus engineers for metro projects in 6 cities and leading contender in high-speed rails projects, highway projects of NHAI in Meerut and Jabalpur, DFCC and railway electrification project at Bhaupur, Kurja, Rewari, Makapura. 250 plus engineers for Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Statue of Unity project in Gujarat. We have also constructed 50 lakh square feet of commercial, residential and industrial projects such as DLF Mall of India, Noida, DLF Garden City, Gurgaon, DLF Capital Greens, Delhi, Boeing, Ghaziabad and Shapurji Palanji Park West, Bangalore, and many more. 500 plus engineers, CAD, CAE, CFD, more than 5 OEMs in India. Deployed over 100 plus engineers for engineering design for petrochemical and refinery. Deployed over 50 plus engineers across India for various aerospace projects.
We have worked alongside the traditional organizations and MNCs catering to many first of their kind, massive nation building projects. The exposure and experience for an employee to associate with such projects itself is like an achievement. Secondly, we have diversified ourselves to serve most of the sectors which secures employees' association with us. Sector's growth graph of fluctuation doesn't affect our employees. Any employee has majorly 4 aspirations to take up a job: growth, remuneration, knowledge, and job stability. The company's business model is built around serving this purpose.
We envisage ourselves as a significant link between the deserving skill set and the prestigious projects.
It is a great feeling to be serving the greatest mega projects of India.
The open door policy at WEN helps me have a fearless environment to work in, and the personalized attention I get from my managers motivates me to achieve more for myself and for my fellow team members.
At WEN, it's a great feeling to become a strategic business partners to our esteemed clients in their prestigious projects and helping them in the most critical phase. The turnaround time at WEN in delivering the assignments is unbeaten and makes us the best choice to bank upon.
I see my association with WEN as a change leader, a transformational champion who is responsible for making a difference to the lives of my team members, my clients, and my recruited colleagues.
Any assignment is just not an assignment at WEN. It is one more milestone and feather added to our cap.
At WEN, we just don't deliver resources. We engage our partners to the client's projects, building success stories altogether.
WEN is operational in 3 business verticals: projects and engineering resource deployment, software and application development, and strategic management consulting.
Projects and engineering vertical is the oldest business of WEN. We have been pioneers in introducing skill resource engagement model with many of the traditional business houses and MNCs. We enable the industry to focus on the core challenges of the project, outsourcing the plug and perform model to WEN. We have a holistic approach towards the solutions that we offer to the projects we associate with. We understand the entire project life cycle and foresee the challenges that a project may encounter in due course of time. As the world is looking at India as an emerging global superpower, infrastructure development and technological edge will always remain the key drivers. We are here to ensure the right people reach the right platform, get the right opportunity to showcase their skills. This becomes a mutually beneficial association to all the stakeholders involved. We feel this is just a beginning. We have a lot more to achieve.
WEN has always been an organization open to innovative methods of delivering the assignments, technological innovation being the crucial element for any industry to progress fast. We have been able to collect all its experience and develop solutions for any challenge. During the pandemic, we observed adapting to the new norm is the only way of survival of the organization. What started as an R&D activity which now turned into saving grace not only for us but also for those organizations we serve. This is how the software development wing of WEN has evolved. WEN comes with rich exposure of understanding the resource challenges, safety and quality challenges, site challenges, statutory challenges of varied sectors. We build the technology framework right from very basic to suit the user adaptability and implementation. We believe the culture of the company and the people's approach are the defining criteria of any software to be successfully operative. To understand their work culture, to understand their limitation in terms of adapting new technology, and handhold them till the process becomes their way of work. I think this is precisely what makes WEN software solution unique in its own way. Post-pandemic, productivity and security are the expectations of every industry. Automation is a core focus of any company. We are working towards playing a major role developing simple solutions to most complex challenges. We aim at major contribution to the greatest change world is going to witness.
Our rich experience across sectors and well-connected network enables us to see backward and beyond time. We create and implement the whole architecture of any business or department or process. Our subject matter experts come with more than 30 years of experience. We develop specific marketing, HR, financial, and service strategies for organizations across sectors to operate, perform, sustain, and reinvent. Implementation being the major change of any industry. We understand the pulse to be the change makers. Having people, performance, and service at the core, we connect the best way to deliver the best of the solutions in the least turnaround time, which we are known for. Pandemic has brought in a new norm, changing the dynamics of every business. Every company today is on a research mode. We all are forced to redevise our work, process, strategies to match the uncertain demands and deliverables. Definitely, understanding people for nearly 2 decades has made us stronger to define the strategies for the expected outcome.
Wen has been consistently recognized by reputed forums as one of the most prestigious consulting companies in India, featured on the cover page as Most Promising PMC of the Year 2019 Silicon India, Consultant of the Year 2019 The CEO Magazine, Best HR Team, Energy HR Summit 2021 by Solar Quarter.
My first interaction with Wen India has been as a client, being on the other side of the table as Vice President Power Distribution segment of EPC division in Bajaj Electricals Limited. I remember there was a time when we were struggling to get the required technical manpower for our projects across the country in a very short time period. At that particular time, Wen India came into picture and they took over the challenge and executed it successfully within the specified time frame. As an end-to-end service provider, Wen has presence across all types of industry and associated with big players in the industry. Every industry has a different requirement, and the kind of innovation and strategy they bring in to meet the challenge is commendable. Their dedication and commitment towards delivering the assignments is something that I have always appreciated and made me to believe in their journey towards achieving greater heights. They have the ability to look beyond the obvious. That is what makes Wen India a promising partner to the industry. Because of the vast knowledge and experience gathered from the past projects, Wen India is capable of understanding customer needs well in advance. It is said that applied knowledge is power, and Wen very well has that strength to steer through and provide end-to-end solutions. Agility coupled with excellence is key driver for Wen success in all these years. They know to adapt, they know to walk through the dark, hence they know to survive. The strong sense of responsibility and commitment helps them to gain trust from the stakeholders. Wen has a long way to go, and we will always be there to advise them.
My name is Dilip Kumar. I have been associated with Wen for quite a long time now, and my association with Wen began in the area of renewable energy as a technical consultant. Given the push from the Government of India for installing 175,000 megawatts of renewable energy in the form of solar and wind energy before 2022, Wen have been quite proactive, and they started very early on that path. So the quest for knowledge among the people here is very keen. It gives them a competitive edge. The biggest strength of Wen is the people. Based on their people, they have been growing from strength to strength. And this goes right from the senior management team down to the junior most level. You'll find that there are people who are experienced and, more important, they're passionate about their work. They take keen interest in what they're doing and learning all the time. Given any challenge, they are ready to turn the table towards their victory. And In that, they have been having considerable success over the years. Even in the pandemic, they have been working tirelessly without a break to serve the clients to the best of their abilities. We are welcoming the world of new normal. It has been a very rude interruption based on the activities of the various countries in the world during the pandemic. And Ven have been having their own model because there was a huge demand even in the pandemic and after the pandemic. In recent years, they have grown multifolds and are looking forward to the ocean of opportunities coming their way. I am happy to guide them through their journey and excited to be working with them.
Happy to be a part of Ven.
Ven, it's a great sense of satisfaction.
Proud to be a part of nation building projects.
Proud to be the most trusted service provider.
Proud to be the best choice for our stakeholders.
Proud to be the industry leader.
Grateful for the opportunity to give people a sense of security.
Grateful for the opportunity to be a change maker.
Grateful for the opportunity to transform lives.
We look forward to fulfilling the journey.
We look forward to rejoicing the growth.
We aim at breaking the stereotype perception of the staffing industry. The horizon for others is the start line of Ven. As we look beyond the obvious, have conviction to hold on and define new boundaries for ourselves.
We are Ven. We are the trendsetters. We redefine opportunities. We lead for a better tomorrow. We have light years to travel.